All right. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Jim Arnaz Field, home of the Helix Highlanders, where your San Diego Cavers are hosted by them today in their first away day, match day of the season. Second game overall for the Cavers, second game overall for the Highlanders. Both teams coming into this affair 0-1, and both looking to get back to winning ways early this start of the season. So the Cavers today, they will be in their away kit, the white shirt along with the blue shorts. The Highlanders in their all green home kit today. Speaking of each, both of these teams in Division 2 this season. Helix currently ranked number 17th according to the CIF website. Your Cavers ranked 21st in Division 2, so both of them towards the bottom, but that doesn't mean that there will be any less of a fight today. There will be a big one at that. These Helix Highlanders are a very, very talented team coming into this Division 2 season. I recognize a couple of the names on my sheet. I've seen a couple of these players play before, and it is something to marvel at times. So, speaking of the home team, the hosts, the Helix Highlanders, led by head coach Finan Bear. Here is their roster for today. You have goalkeeper number 1, Layla Connor. Number 5, Kaylee Powers, who is a Legends FC player, I last heard. Number 7, Ava Cavazos. A couple Caver players are familiar with her. Big talent as well. Number 13, Taylor Holland. Number 15, Vivian Montague. Number 17, Aaliyah Meneses. Number 23, Brenda Aravalo. Number 11, Isabella Sapli. Number 3, Zylan Taranashi. Goalkeepers, number 00, Aubrey Lau. Goalkeeper number 0, Camila Jones. Number 4, Zoe Vowinkle. Number 8, Addison Smith. Number 12, Sofia Hernandez. Number 14, Nia McRae. Number 16, Lauren Berry. Number 22, Eden Cuevas. Number 10, Naya Gascon. Number 2, Carly Beagle. Number 6, Sophia Pearl Greco. And number 18, Destiny Estrada, who is a player I am quite familiar with. I helped coach her a couple times in San Diego FC for that football club. Won a lot of tournaments. Very, very talented player. I believe a freshman coming into this season. Can play the center back role or striker if need be. Very, very talented footballer at that, Destiny Estrada. So, the San Diego High School Cavers, your San Diego High School Cavers, again, first road match of the season, and this is what the roster is looking like today. Goalkeeper, you have number 1, Sophie Delane. Number 3, Aaliyah Courtney. Number 5, Chinoa Young Penn. Number 7, a legend right there herself, Evie Hudson. Number 9, Charlotte Ferrier. She will be out for today's match on injured reserve. Number 11, Lava Girl, Leilani Galliano. Number 13, Stella Fox. Number 17, Ellie Bourne. Number 19, Juliet Law. Number 21, Shay O'Connor. Number 2, Penelope Lombardo. Number 4, the speedy Chloe Agostini. Number 6, Mills, Camilla Rogers. Number 10, Lucy Benitez. Number 12, Atiana Barroso. Number 14, the Colombian star Valentina Prado. Number 18, Annabelle Grentz. Number 20, Olivia Pennick. And then you got her younger sister who was on varsity last season, Maisie Pennick. So the referees are coming on out. They already did the coin toss, coin flip, whatever term you want to coin it. I'm your commentator, by the way, Joshua Pangan, on this live stream of GK Sports, on live stream camera and audio duties. The man, the myth, the legend, Pablo Espinal. He's back. We are back, and we are at the game here, ladies and gentlemen, at GK Sports. So, the Highlanders are out. Again, they're all green kit, green socks, green shorts, green shirts as well. And again, the Cavers in their blue shorts, white shirt kit for the away. It'll be really interesting to see how this one plays out. Again, expect this to be a very, very close affair. Expect this to be a battle all the way to the final moments of this one. Again, both teams trying to win their first games of the season, both teams' second games of the season. This is the Cavers' first away game. Helix will host another home one. Referees just checking to make sure things are in order. So, folks, since these two squads are in Division 2, here are the Division 2 rankings according to the CIF website, by the way. So the top-rated team in Division 2 this season ends up being Mission Bay. They're number 1. Number 2, you got Granite Hills. Number 3, you have Otay Ranch. Number 4, you have Poway. Number 5 is Francis Parker. Number 6 is La Jolla. Number 7 is Santana. Number 8 is Mount Carmel. Number 9 is Olympian. And number 10 is El Camino. Those are the top 10 teams currently in Division 2. And again, the Highlanders and Cavers are going to try to make their mark. Again, it's a very, very competitive, very tough division. Division 2 is always really, really tough. And this season is more of the same. So the Cavers starting lineup out there. Your San Diego Cavers, you have goalkeeper number 1, Sophie Delane, Ellie Bourne, and Leilani Galeana. The 2 seniors will be the center backs for today. You have Aaliyah Courtney, the right wing back for San Diego, her sophomore season, first official on varsity. Shay O'Connor is the left wing back. The 3 in midfield consists of Evie Hudson, Chenoa Young Penn, and Annabelle Grant. So you have you have a younger midfield there. You have a junior and a sophomore and a senior in that midfield. A little mix of variation of the 3. And then the top 3, the attacking 3 for the Cavers. You have the Colombian star, Valentina Prado. You have the speedy Chloe Agostini out on the left wing. And then at the right wing, you have Mills. Camilla Rogers, that is. So that front 3, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, they were an absolute spectacle to watch back in their JV days. All 3 of them had an insane amount of goals at some points during the season, especially their sophomore years. All 3 of them now are seniors. So this is it for a decent amount of them, and they are going to try to continue to leave their mark, make their mark worthwhile, per se. So the Highlanders roll out. And their starting goalkeeper looks like Camila Jones will get the start today for the Helix Highlanders. Their attacking 3 or 2, you have Kaylee Powers, again, striker for Legends FC. On her right, or left, I should say, Taylor Holland. Then you have Sofia Hernandez as well. So Highlanders will kick us off in this one. Just awaiting the referee's whistle. A little bit of a late start of a kickoff, but Powers gets us underway. Here we go at the Jim Arnaz Field. Again, both sides looking for their first wins of the season and taking on Mills immediately. That was Ava Cavazos. Now they play it to the middle. Little step over there. Decently done there. Well done by Gascon. And it's played all the way back. I'm your commentator, Joshua Pangan, on live stream camera audio duties. Pablo Espinal. Nice little one-touch passing there from Helix. Hudson tries to get a foot in, and Courtney is whistled for the foul there early. It will be Hernandez who ended up drawing the free kick for Helix. So free kick, it will be taken. It will be taken by Brenda Aravalo. Near the halfway line is Aravalo, pushing the whole team up. Early one in this one. Aravalo's kick launched forward, headed on, and brought down. Here is Gascon playing the ball out wide. Cutting inside, Young Penn throws in a challenge, and so does Galeana, and she comes away with it and finds Agostini. Little 1-2 there between the middle. Galeana, and she wrestles Powers off the ball before Powers could do any real damage. That ball still kept in, and that ball will roll and continue to stay in, and Agostini's going to try to get away with it as she tries to clip it forward a little bit. Here's Prado, wearing number 16 today. Prado trying to switch the field of play to Hudson, and Hudson will retain possession only momentarily before it's taken away by Hernandez. Here's Powers. Powers laying it off. Rogers comes away with it. Prado dispossessed. And they'll reset all the way back to Camila Jones. Jones surveying the field for her options here. And that has gone wide under the Caver pressure. Will be a Caver throw-in on the near side of the pitch here. It will be Aaliyah Courtney, the sophomore, to take it. Rebels plays for a high-level Rebels team, ECRL or NL, one of the two. She's very, very good at throw-ins, Aaliyah Courtney. A bit of a specialist, if you would, as that's a fantastic one in the direction of Prado. And here's Rogers. Crosses to the middle. Prado tries to flick it, and it will be put out of play there by the Highlanders. So it will be a throw-in. Rogers takes it quickly. Here's Hudson. Hudson brings it down, and it's cleared out by the Highlanders. They're trying to find Powers, but Boren is there on the intercept. Boren tries to find Mills out wide, but instead she found Cavazos. Now it's over to Gascon. Gascon. And Young Penn challenges her off the ball, and Chloe Agostini is being set loose here on the left wing. Agostini into the attacking third, crosses in the box. Prado flicks it, and Jones with an easy save in the end. A routine one, to be fair. And she'll look to distribute quickly, or she won't. So Camila Jones waiting for the Highlanders to settle. Both teams playing in a 4-3-3 formation, just a different variation of it. Ball takes a bounce in the direction of Hernandez. Flicked on by Powers. Boren and Delane will come to claim it. Sweeper keeper Sophie Delane, her junior season and a sophomore season, one for the books, one for her to remember, helping her team all the way to the D3 final, bailed out the Cavers multiple times last season, and a couple times this season. She's a brilliant goalkeeper, Sophie Delane. Sweeper keeper at its best, as Hudson tries to get on the end of it, and she does here. Evie Hudson on the turn. Trying to pick out Mills out wide. Switch of play, very direct. Here's Camilla Rogers. Oh, puts a move on one. Rogers crosses it in the box, and it's going to be put out of play there that time by Taylor Holland. Rogers. And Hernandez tracks all the way back to win it. And Courtney, last hit ball, and it will be a Cavers throw-in. So a good job there by Aaliyah Courtney standing her ground and forcing Hernandez off the ball. Courtney throws it in. Hudson running to get on the end of it. Hudson, and that's going to be claimed easily by Jones. So decent little build-up there. And now here come the Highlanders. Addison Smith, ball at her feet. Excellent through ball. Young Penn with the cutout. Chinoa trying to slip one through, but there is Gascon coming away with it. Gascon switching over to the center half. Playing it out wide now direct. This is Cavazos. Cavazos. Almost dispossessed by Rogers, and now she'll play it all the way over to her center half on the other side. Clipped in the middle, and Grentz will cut that one out, and now it'll be played wide. Powers gives chase. The lights have come on. Galliana dispossessed off the ball, and coming away with it will be Carly Beagle. Gascon trying to play it out wide. This is Taylor Holland. Holland. And that will go out for the first corner kick of the game. And it will be awarded to the Helix Highlanders. So let's see how set-piece deliveries go here in this way. It looks like it will be Kaylee Powers to take the set piece here. O'Connor and Courtney are on either side of the post for the Cavers defending this corner kick. Every player is on this half of the pitch except for Camila Jones. Powers ball in, and it takes a deflection, and Galliana will try to clear the line for the Cavers. Rogers. Ball played. Through the middle. Slipped in. Bourne tries to clear. Hernandez. Hernandez! Oh, and Delane comes and saves it. Well, I'll tell you what, that was a big chance there for Sofia Hernandez, but sweeper keeper Delane comes to the rescue, and she will boot this one away for San Diego. Ball takes a bounce. Prado. Oh, she's being held there a little bit. Town wanted the foul, and he's not going to get one. Here's Agostini instead. Agostini goes down, and the referee says play on. So here is Beagle. Little 1-2 between the two there, and it will result in a Caver throw-in on the far side of the pitch. About 33 minutes and 25 seconds left to go into this one. 0-0, still the scoreline if you're just tuning in. Still an early one here. Hernandez just had a chance for the Highlanders. Prado. Trying to distribute it out wide, but cutting it out there was Ava Cavazos. Cavazos dispossessed. Agostini switching it over to Rogers if she can get there in time, and I think she'll be able to. Rogers just keeps it in. Rogers with the cross, and it's going to be cleared. Courtney on Hernandez. Hernandez on the turn. And it will be a Helix throw-in on the near side of the pitch, won by Sofia Hernandez. Now here is Ava Cavazos. Cavazos. And Courtney's there. So is Hernandez. Brought down well. Cuevas. Nice intricate little passing here from the Highlanders as they tried to find Gascon in the middle. Young Penn. This is Shea O'Connor. O'Connor. And that will be a throw-in on the far side of the pitch for San Diego. O'Connor to throw it in. O'Connor. Here's Prado. Takes a little flick, and Prado will give chase now. Prado trying to win it back, and she almost won it back, but she couldn't wrestle it off of Aravalo. Now Gascon, right in the middle of the pitch. Gascon turning, surveying for options, finds a seam in the middle to Cuevas. Cuevas cut out by O'Connor. And Grentz will try to settle it to Young Penn. Hudson. Cut out again. Trying to pick out the through ball to Rogers. And Courtney with a nice step. And it will be a Highlander throw-in on the near side of the pitch. It will be Ava Cavazos to throw this one in on the near side. Cavazos brought down by Powers. Powers, two legends going at it between her and Hudson. And Powers on the overlap, and that's going to be cut out well again by Courtney. Aaliyah Courtney puts on a little skill herself. Finds Camilla Rogers. Rogers' first-time flick to Prado. It's not going to go in the direction she initially wanted it to, and they will reset to Camila Jones. Jones. Playing it to the middle. Gascon. To the other center half. That is Brenda Aravalo. Brought back down again. Aravalo. Prado. The ball pinging around just a little bit. Trying to maintain possession. Hudson comes away with it. And the Highlanders will come away with that one. Long ball played forward. Courtney gets in the way of Hernandez. Rogers. Courtney. Nice little moves there from Aaliyah Courtney. And it's taken away by the Highlanders. Hernandez. Hudson won't let her get in the way. Evie Hudson now on the right wing. Trying to ping one for Prado in the middle. And Jones will come off her line to claim that one. Decent idea from Evie Hudson. Very good distributor of the ball for San Diego. As Gascon does a little spin off the turn. Gascon. Trying to play a little 1-2, and it's cut up by Grentz. Here's Galeana. All the way back for Boren. The two senior center halves linking up. Boren playing a long ball for Rogers. Rogers on the turn. And it's brought down by Cavazos. And Cavazos has won a foul off of Camilla Rogers. And it will be a free kick for the Highlanders. By the way, folks, make sure to subscribe to GK Sports and leave a like if you haven't already, especially if you are a new viewer. If you're an old viewer and you haven't subscribed or liked, please do so. Here's Gascon. Tries a slide rule pass there. And O'Connor will just put it out of play for a throw-in. Taylor Holland giving chase. Will leave it up to her teammate Carly Beagle to throw this one in. Here's Carly Beagle. Checking in is Addison Smith. Beagle. Gascon. And Agostini tries to keep it out and prevent a corner kick, but it will be Helix's second corner kick of the game here. So everyone pushing up now for the Highlanders as Kaylee Powers will look to take this corner kick for Helix. Again, folks, catch us on the double on Instagram as well, GK Sports 2, where we are also on Threads, so make sure to follow us there as well. Here's Kaylee Powers. Decent ball in. Header! And Delane with the save right at her near post. Well, she had to get her hands to that one because that could have snuck right into the net, and now Prado's going to give chase on Gascon. Prado throws in a shoulder, and Valentina Prado, will she be able to win the ball here? And they'll have to reset all the way to Camila Jones, and Jones will just hoof that one away. So Camila Jones, it's brought down by Boren. Now, this is Beagle. Beagle out wide. They're going to try to find Powers. Here's Kaylee Powers. Powers with the cross, and it's blocked in the end by Boren. And Galeana will come away with this one. Galeana trying to put on a move. It won't work that time. Oh, and Galeana completely takes out Powers. But a clean play, says the referee. And now a foul called on Galeana as Gascon goes down on the ball. So Leilani Galeana, who has been a towering center back ever since her freshman year. Shoulder to shoulder on Kaylee Powers. And hopefully Powers is okay for Helix. It looks like she will be okay, Kaylee Powers. And it's stolen by O'Connor. Brilliantly done, Shea. Agostini. Beagle takes it away. Here is Smith. Addison Smith on the turn. Finds Gascon right in the middle. Gascon with the first time pass. Getting back. And Courtney will clear the Caver lines quite well as well. And Courtney has won the Cavers a throw-in on the near side of the pitch here. And an early substitution for the Cavers. It looks like Annabelle Grentz will be making her way off the pitch. And coming on to replace her will be Lucy Benitez. Courtney to take the throw-in on the near side of the pitch. Benitez will play the 9 role, which will mean Prado will play the 10. Courtney's throw-in. Powerful one. And it's going to fall to Gascon. Gascon with a little turn. Gascon. Stolen by Young Penn. Young Penn giving pursuit. Still Chenoa Young Penn hounding the Helix defender right here. And she'll come away with it very cleanly, Aravalo. And she'll try to find Gascon. Here's Evie Hudson. And that should be kept in play. Evie Hudson, brilliant footwork there. She tries to pick out Agostini. Agostini. Benitez! And it takes a deflection, and Jones will come away with it. Camila Jones hoofs this one away. Here's Sofia Hernandez. Heads it on. Hernandez brings it down, and that's surely a foul, and it will be. So Aaliyah Courtney stopped Hernandez's run there, and the Cavers will have a chance to get back and defend this free kick. Free kick will be taken by Taylor Holland, or excuse me, no, that is Brenda Aravalo. Helix setting up. Aravalo's free kick. Decent one as well. And Courtney will head it out for the third Helix corner of the game. So the initial plan was to get it to Kaylee Powers, which is not a bad plan at all. And Kaylee Powers will end up taking this corner kick for the Highlanders on the near side of the pitch here. Powers. Everyone up for the Highlanders except 2 of their defenders. Gascon is actually staying back on this one. Powers corner kick. Brought down. They're looking for a shot. Hernandez. And the Cavers doing very, very well to just clutter the middle of the park. Ball whipped in. Young Penn. Agostini on the turn. Agostini playing it up to Benitez. Benitez trying a slide rule pass to Rogers, and it will get there to Camila Rogers. And it will be put out for a throw-in by Eva Cavazos. So Rogers will win the Cavers a throw-in on the near side of the pitch. And double substitution looks likely here for the Helix Highlanders. Isabella Sapli will be making her way on the pitch shortly along with Vivian Montague. Courtney's throw-in. Brought down. Prado crosses it to the middle, and Jones will come to claim it. So Camila Jones alerted off her line. Jones boots that one away. Hudson brings it down. Prado tries to get her foot to it. And that ball is distributed out wide for Eva Cavazos. Cavazos dispossessed off the ball by Rogers. Trying to find Hudson. And Powers comes away with it. Now here's Hernandez. Over to Powers. And a decent idea from Powers and Hernandez, but it will roll out for a throw-in on the near side of the pitch. Cavers will throw it in. It will be Aaliyah Courtney. So Courtney trotting along the track. Aaliyah Courtney, the wind-up, the throw-in, all the way to Benitez. Brilliant stuff there from Courtney. And here's Val Prado. Prado trying to pick out Agostini, and she's offside. So a very good idea for Valentina Prado, looking to switch the focal point of attack to the on-rushing Chloe Agostini. But she was about a yard or so offside there. And it will be Camila Jones to take this free kick in the defensive half for Helix. Camila Jones. 0-0 the score line. About 22 minutes and 22 and a half minutes left to go in the first half here. Here's O'Connor. Gascon. Distributes it to the middle. Out to the center half now. Played out wide for Cavazos. Cavazos. Still going. Leaving it to the middle for Smith. Smith. And O'Connor throws in a challenge. Young Penn cuts it out. Agostini. Little flick for Benitez. Trying a 1-2 there between themselves. Agostini on the turn. And she's going to try to find Lucy Benitez. And she won't be able to get there, but she will put enough pressure there on the center half to win a throw-in for the Cavers on the far side of the pitch. Throw-in played. Benitez bringing it down. Still Benitez. That ball is going to be cleared. And O'Connor claiming she didn't touch it last, and it will be a Caver throw-in on the far side of the pitch. O'Connor. Cut out again. O'Connor flicks it forward. Beagle. Brought down by Smith. Smith. Cut out by Young Penn. Oh, and Evie Hudson has taken out the referee there. And the referee is saying, now hold on, wait a minute, I'm going to need a little bit of a breather myself. So that might be a drop ball situation. But Hudson is okay, the referee's okay, and play continues. Drop ball, here we go. So here is the center half for Helix here. They're passing it to Cavazos. Rogers cuts it out. Lofts that one forward for Agostini to give chase. Agostini still giving chase. Oh, this is brilliantly done by Agostini if she wins this ball here. And she just did. She's going to try to lay it off, but no one's there. And Cavazos will clear the lines for Helix. Excellent control from Hudson. Hudson. Rogers. Back to Hudson. Evie on the turn. And Cavazos. And Hernandez will spin on Courtney. Courtney's going to have to get back. Here's Sofia Hernandez. And Courtney does well to track back. And Hernandez throws in a challenge, but it will be a throw-in for Ellie Bourne to take on the near side of the pitch. Actually, it'll be taken by Aaliyah Courtney. Courtney's throw-in. It's a good one. Finds the head of Benitez. Prado's going to give chase. Val Prado. Still Val Prado. Looking for the ball. Agostini. Young Penn. And that ball's going to be played down the line. Galliana puts it out of play. And it looks like 5 substitutions will be made by the Highlanders here. I will call them out as I see him. Aaliyah Meneses will check in, along with a plethora of other substitutions. Zoe Volwinkle, that's another one that'll check in. And another one that'll check in is Vivian Montague. And another one that will check in is number 18, Destiny Estrada. That is a player to look out for, that's for sure. Good to see her on the pitch, Destiny Estrada. So, throw-in to be played by Estrada. Ball played back. Joining the attack center half here, Atiana Barroso has made her way on the pitch for the Cavers. That was their lone substitution. And, it looks like Hudson made her way off the pitch, and Grentz is now playing the 9. So there's the other one. So the Highlanders using their subs to launch this attack here, and it's a little too much, and it will result in a goal kick for San Diego. Sophie Delane setting up the goal kick. Here's Bourne. Ellie Bourne, chased down by Powers. And the pressure from Powers was enough. And Helix will have a throw-in on the near side of the pitch. Throw-in to be played. Throw-in played. Brought down by Powers. Courtney hoofs it away. Another throw-in for the Highlanders. Isabella Sapli. Sapli brought it down. Here's Atiana Barroso. Another caver coming into the game. And it will be a Helix throw-in on the near side of the pitch. So Atiana Barroso, it's good to see her back out there, healthy, ready to go. She has been plagued by injuries in the past, and she's looking good now, Atiana Barroso. So very good stuff to see her back out there on the pitch. And it will be a throw-in for the Cavers on the near side here. And Barroso wearing the number 12 jersey this season. Here's Aaliyah Courtney. The wind-up, the throw-in. And it will be another throw-in for Courtney to take. Courtney's throw-in. Oh, that's a dashing throw-in, bombing it down the line for Annabelle Grentz. They're being chased down, and they'll clear their lines. Here's Young Penn. Oh, she gave that right away to Kaylee Powers. Here's Kaylee Powers on the run. Someone's got to close her down. Chenoa Young Penn is going to try to do so, and she forces Powers into a pass not of her liking, and Young Penn throws herself at it and wins the Cavers a throw-in. So excellent job there from Young Penn to recover from that. Again, folks, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, tell us in the live stream chat where you're from, who you're rooting for, all that good stuff, as O'Connor will have another throw-in to take for the Cavers. 0-0 the scoreline, 16 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this first half. It's been pretty even to say the least. Sophie Delane has had to make at least 2 to 3 saves in this one, and she's done very, very well. And now here come the Highlanders on another attack. Here is Volwinkle, Zoe Volwinkle, out wide to the winger. This is Meneses, and Boren cuts out her cross. Throw-in to be played by Saplee. Saplee. Courtney heads it out. And it will be another throw-in to be taken by Isabella Saplee. Saplee. Throws it in. Brought down. Prado's tracking all the way back to help defend. And it nearly worked out in the Cavers' favor there. And now O'Connor should have a job shielding the ball here, and she does very well, Shea O'Connor, winning a goal kick for the Cavers. Here's Sophie Delane. Galliana. Boren. Cut out there by Vowinkle. Brought down. Here's Smith. Addison Smith, double teamed. And Agostini will come away with it. Agostini. It'll fall to Grentz. And Grentz is dispossessed off the ball by Vowinkle. Now, settling it in the middle, Smith. To Estrada. Little 1-2 there. Estrada. And Young Penn dispossesses her off the ball. The senior showing the freshman what's up a little bit. And that ball has continued to stay into play. And Prado will have to chase this one down. And Prado has won a throw-in for the Cavers. So, substitution to be made. Evie Hudson back on the pitch. She comes on for Chenoa Young Penn. The junior coming on for the senior. So, throw-in to be played by O'Connor. O'Connor's throw-in. Estrada's header. And that's going to go out for a Caver corner. So the Cavers getting a corner kick in this one. Again, so even despite the Cavers' loss against CCA on Tuesday, they looked quite dangerous from set pieces, especially corners and free kicks. So this will be a massive opportunity for San Diego to go up 1-0 here just before the stroke of halftime. And it will be Evie Hudson to take this corner kick for the Cavers. So, Hudson's deliveries on Tuesday looked pretty good. Let's hope for more of the same right now. Hudson's corner kick. It's a decent delivery. Header down and cleared by Estrada. Well, I've seen Estrada do that quite a bit over at SDFC back in those tournaments. And a substitution to be made. Atiana Barroso will be making her way off the pitch. And Mills, Camilla Rogers, will be making her way on. So, here is O'Connor. Agostini looking for a cross. Oh, and it took a deflection, and Helix will clear their lines. Grentz gets her head to it. Rogers flicks it to Courtney. Courtney trying to switch it to Benitez. Benitez, it'll fall. Prado with the flick. And Jones will go. Jones absolutely took out Agostini there. She got absolutely knocked there, Chloe Agostini. And hopefully she's okay. So for those of you wondering, that's not going to be a foul on the goalkeeper because Jones came out to protect herself on the ball. Agostini, being the brave little warrior she is, challenged her. And it looks like Agostini's going to be all right as she's walking off under her own will, which is a massively good sign for the Cavers. Such a key part to this team, Chloe Agostini out wide. So Coach Town is asking Chloe himself, are you all right? And Camila Jones will claim the drop ball and boot this one away. Brought down. Here's Annabelle Grentz. Settled there by Sapli. Galliana comes away with it. Galliana, so cool, calm, and collected on the ball. Leilani Galliana. O'Connor. Back to Galliana. Over to Boren. Boren knocks it forward for Prado. Off the head of Smith. Hudson chasing it down. And trying to switch the focal point of attack to Rogers, who gets a nice little flick on it. And they will reset to Jones. And Jones will put that out of play due to the Caver pressure applied. So it will be Aaliyah Courtney to throw this one in on the near side of the pitch for the San Diego Cavers. Here's Aaliyah Courtney. The wind-up, the throw-in. Takes a bounce and cleared out there by Aravalo. And now the counter-attack. Helix are going to try to launch a counter. Cavers are getting numbers back. They'll slow it up. Trying to play a through ball in. O'Connor gives chase. And it's nearly won back by the Highlanders here. And O'Connor will have a shielding job to do, and she does just that. So Holland tried to win the ball back off of her, but was unsuccessful. So, triple substitution here. Gascon will be making her way back on the pitch along with Cavazos, along with Lauren Barry. Smith is off, so is Powers, and so is Taylor Holland. So, a nice little ovation there for the three that just came off and the three coming on. As Galliana will play this quickly. Oh, and it's cut out by Barry. Barry. Tracking back. Still Lauren Barry. Here's Destiny Estrada. Playing it over to Vowinkle. Vowinkle. Cut out by Hudson. Hudson. Oh, brilliant stuff from Evie Hudson to keep the ball there, and she'll try to play it long for Benitez and Rogers to give chase. Tracking back. It's going to be played to Jones. Camilla Jones opens it up to the other side. This is Aravalo. Aravalo's pass. Over to Estrada. Hudson. Agostini. Finds Benitez. And Estrada comes away with it. Brilliant stuff there. Good defending. Both teams have defended very, very well in this game as the Cavers will have another throw-in through Courtney. Cavers showing their experience on the back line. Very, very experienced Caver back line. And that could be a corner if Jones doesn't save it. And she concedes a corner. So the Cavers with another big chance, a big opportunity to go up 1-0 here. 0-0 still the scoreline with a little under 8 minutes left to go in this first half. Either side looking to break the deadlock. Rogers will take this one from the right side. Rogers, she's been taking corner kicks ever since around freshman year. Here's Camila Rogers' corner. It's a good one. Bourne's header, and it's claimed by Jones. So Camila Jones then will come away with this one, boot this one away. Hudson on the turn. Here's Destiny Estrada. Estrada passing it out wide for Aravallo. Good pressure here from the Cavers, but the Highlanders looking to break that press. Gascon. Nice little ball into the center forward there. That's Cavazos. And that ball will trickle out wide, a little too wide. And it will be a Caver throwing on the far side of the pitch. Again, folks, 0-0 the scoreline. 6:50 left to go in the first half. Subscribe, leave a like to GK Sports if you haven't already. Gascon. Brilliant little turn. O'Connor does excellently to keep that one out. And it's a great job by the Cavers winning another throw-in on the far side of the pitch. And a substitution to be made here. Maisie Pennick will make her way on the pitch for O'Connor. Prado's back on as well. Playing that wide. Here's Camila Rogers. Prado trying to cut out the pass. There's Gascon. It makes its way over to Vowinkle. Vowinkle trying to run through three Cavers there, and Hudson was the last one she had to get through. Estrada playing it back. Helix pushing up high here. High back line. They're looking to distribute it wide. There's the wide play, and Courtney does really well to read that pass to Leah Courtney. And now here's Annabelle Grentz. Evie Hudson. Hudson trying to play a through ball, and it's headed back down the other way. Prado with relentless pressure. Excellent stuff there from Val Prado. The Colombian Stars' work rate has always been extremely high on the attacking side of the ball and on the defensive side as well. Here's Grentz. One back by the Highlanders. Rogers trying to win the ball back, and that should be a Caver throw-in, and it will be. Quadruple substitution. Kaylee Powers will be coming back on the pitch along with Addison Smith. Sophia Hernandez will be coming back on as well, along with Nia McRae. So a little under 5 minutes left to go in this one. 0-0 the scoreline as Helix makes their substitutions. Aaliyah Courtney to throw this one in. Courtney's ball. The wind-up, the throw-in. And that will be claimed by Jones. It should be. And, oh, she puts it out of play. Interesting decision by Jones. I thought she had a lot more time than anticipated, but she put it out of play, and it will result in a Leah Courtney throw-in for the Cavers on the near side of the pitch. So, luckily for us, it's working out for the Cavers on the throw-in as far as this is concerned. Courtney's throw-in. Headed on. It nearly fell for Grentz as Benitez got her head to that. And Gascon will try to release Kaylee Powers. Galliana says no. Galliana. Excellent stuff from Leilani Galliana. Lava Girl so calm on the ball. And Agostini will not be able to get to that. And that will go out for a Highlander throw-in on the far side of the pitch. Nia McRae will be making her way on. She'll come on for Destiny Estrada. So a nice little appearance for Estrada there. And McRae will make her way on the pitch for her. So throw-in will be played or taken by Lauren Barry. No, she'll leave it for Brenda Aravallo. Again, folks, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you go and do that. So throw-in played. You can also catch us on the double on Instagram at GK Sports 2. We're also on Threads, so make sure to follow us there as well. Annabelle Grentz. Agostini. Falls to the center half. And, oh, excellent challenge by Benitez there. Rogers will try to lead her on. Here's Lucy Benitez, and that's going to be put out for a corner kick. So Benitez tried to get her boot there first, but was beaten by the center half. And the Cavers will have another corner to take here. Agostini will take a breather, and Penelope Lombardo will be making her way on the pitch for the Cavers. This would be a perfect time for the Cavers to capitalize and score here on the stroke of halftime. Here's Camilla Rogers. Rogers, that's a really good ball in. Boren's header, and it's just wide of the post. Not really troubling Jones at all, and it will result in a Helix goal kick. Speaking of 2 minutes, folks, we are under 2 minutes here at the Jim Arnaz Field, which means that all official time is now up to the referees as Young Penn has come in the game and nearly nicked off a pass there from Helix. They play it back to Jones. Jones playing it out wide. Ball played to the center. Cut out by Hudson. Hudson! And it's just wide of the post. So Evie Hudson with a decent chance there after reading the pass, getting the intercept. And it will be another goal kick for Camila Jones to take. Jones takes it quickly. This is Aravalo. Out wide to the wing back. Little 1-2 played, and Maisie Pennick is there to cut it out. Oh, brilliant stuff by Maisie Pennick. And I think she's called for a high boot. I'm not sure. Coach Town isn't too happy with that. Aravalos. Hudson. Grants. Oh, brilliant touch there from Annabelle Grants and Evie Hudson. Rogers. That's a great ball down the line if Lucy Benitez can get there in time, and Jones will beat her to it. So, Camila Jones scanning the pitch for her options. Jones lofts that ball forward. It's a great punt as well, making its way past the halfway line. Pennick brought down again. Powers looking to distribute. Young Penn gets in the way. Powers laying it off for Aravalos. Aravalo. And a foul called there on Pennick. Free kick to be taken by the Highlanders to just about end this first half. They're looking to break the deadlock as well on this 0-0 scoreline. There's the ball played. Bourne heads it down, and Delane has to come off her line to claim it. And that will be the last action of the first half. So, after 40 minutes played, your San Diego Cavers are in a deadlock with the Helix Highlanders in a 0-0 affair in this one. Again, folks, make sure to subscribe. Leave a like at GK Sports if you haven't already, especially if you're a new viewer, especially if you're an old viewer and you haven't already. Go on, like and subscribe. Share the link. Tell us where you're at on the live chat. Tell us who you're rooting for, who your favorite player is, all that good stuff. And make sure to catch us on the double on Instagram, GK Sports 2, where we're also on Threads. But don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Second half will begin shortly for your San Diego Cavers as they are hosted by the Division II Helix Highlanders, a Division II clash and a 0-0 affair. We'll see you at the beginning of the second half. All right, well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Jim Arnaz Field, home of the Helix Highlanders, the hosts today of your San Diego Cavers, the Cavers' first road game of the season, and it has been quite the match so far. Both teams pretty evenly matched in terms of chances created, chances. Both goalkeepers have been a little bit busy at times, but we are still in a 0-0 deadlock for these Division II teams. And you just have the feeling that whoever scores first in this game, if there is to be a goal in this game, will probably come out victorious. So, the Cavers to start the second half. You have Sophie Delane out there in goal. Galliana and Bourne are the center halves. O'Connor and Courtney, the wingbacks. It looks like Prado, the Colombian star, will be the 9. Chloe Agostini out on the wing, along with Rogers, Chenoa Young-Penn, Evie Hudson, and Annabelle Grentz make up the 3 in the midfield. So, the Colombian star, number 16 today, Valentina Prado, to get us back underway in this one. Again, 0-0 the scoreline. A goalkeeping change as well for the Highlanders. Aubrey Lau will be in, and Prado gets it underway. Grant sends the long ball forward. And O'Connor throws in a nice little challenge there. Here's the speedy Chloe Agostini. Agostini. Nice little step over here. Nice little move. Agostini, and she wins a corner kick right off the bat for San Diego. Blocking the cross there was Carly Beagle. So, Cavers with another big chance to go up 1-0 here. Coach Town applauding the effort there, saying, let's go, we got this, we can do it. So Camilla Rogers trying to get her first assist of the season. And any one of those Caver girls in the box trying to get their first goal of the season. Rogers ball in the box, it's a good one again. Brought down, Agostini, and she got it on the outside. Agostini, it had it set up for her there, but it just missed off of her boot. And it will be a goal kick for the Highlanders. So, it will be Aubrey Lau to take her first goal kick of the game. As Agostini, again, if she made contact, you would have to assume with the player of Agostini's quality, if she made direct contact with that ball, that's flying in the back of the net. She has an absolute cannon of a shot when she wants to have it, Chloe Agostini. And they try to pick her out again, and this time it's going to fall the other way. Agostini. Oh, look at the work rate here. O'Connor trying to lay it off for Chloe Agostini. Will she be able to get there in time is the question. And she does. Oh, brilliant stuff from Agostini. Agostini's cross. Arriving is Rogers on the shot. Oh, and it hits Prado on the way out. Hudson still maintaining possession for the Cavers. Hudson! And it's right into the hands of Lau. So Chloe Agostini sparking the Cavers' early attack here. Only 2.5 minutes in this one, and Lau will hoof that one in the direction of Powers. Galliana. Powers. Nice little flick. O'Connor with some shielding work to do. Galliana, it hits off O'Connor, and O'Connor will be fouled. I believe she got fouled, and she did. So a good job by Shea to win the free kick. It will not be a corner for the Highlanders. Again, instead, free kick for San Diego. So Agostini's ball in, Rogers arrived, and she had a decent shot at goal. It looked like no one was arriving, but Rogers arrived just in the nick of time, and her shot was unfortunately, Valentina Prado unfortunately was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Nothing she could really do about that. And Young-Penn nearly breaks a through ball there for Valentina Prado, but now the Cavers have to track back, and Bourne will just safely put that one out of play. Cuevas the target there. Here's Carly Beagle. Beagle's throwing. Trying to pick up Powers. Hudson will clear that the other way. Rogers and Prado give chase. And Rogers. And Annabelle Grentz nearly got that. And it's Gascon who settles it down. Flicked on header. And here come the Highlanders. This is a big chance, and Boren, brilliant defending there from Ellie Boren, and another brilliant piece of defending as well as Hernandez is denied a cross in the box. So Boren makes sure that the Cavers will be able to track back in numbers and defend this throw-in. Throw-in played. Hernandez. Hernandez! And Boren will just put that one safely out of play. Great stuff there but from Ellie Boren. Again, a very experienced backline there for the Cavers. Every single Caver in that backline except for Aaliyah Courtney is a senior. Speaking of Aaliyah Courtney, here she is defending Hernandez. And that's going to go out for a corner kick. So Courtney blocking the cross. And it will be Kaylee Powers to take this corner kick for the Highlanders. Their first of the second half. Powers shaping up to take this kick. Powers, decent ball in. Oh, and it went over the head of everybody. And that will roll out for a Caver throw-in on the near side of the pitch. Taken quickly by O'Connor. Brought down by Beagle. And it will fall to Gascon. Gascon. Looking for options. And it's cut out by Rogers. Pressed up high. O'Connor throws in a challenge. Young Penn does as well. Hudson trying to turn. And it will fall for Annabelle Grants, who will try to release the run of Camilla Rogers with a through ball. And that's reset all the way back to the goalkeeper. And very calmly done there by the Highlanders. Oh, Agostini with some good pressure there on Aravalo. That's cut out by O'Connor. Good ball there from Chenoa Young Penn. And here's Val Prado, the Colombian star on a tear. Valentina Prado, can she shoot? Prado, oh, and it didn't have the power that she was wanting it to. It had the accuracy, but not enough to beat Aubrey Lau. Decent stuff there from Valentina Prado, though. You like to see it. Hudson brings it down. Evie Hudson. Out wide for Aaliyah Courtney. Courtney. Long ball. Headed down. And it will be a Caver throwing on the far side of the pitch. So, here we go. Aaliyah Courtney with the wind-up. The throw-in. It'll make its way to Prado. Prado could not keep that one in play. And Aubrey Lau will have another goal kick to take for the Helix Highlanders here. 0-0 the scoreline still. Ball played. And out of play it goes. So it will be a Caver throwing on the near side of the pitch for Shea O'Connor. O'Connor. Throw in the direction of Grants. It hits off of Beagle's shoulder, and it's cleared in the end by Aravalo. Here's Hudson. Gascon gets her boot to it first. And Boren will... Oh, she thought about playing it back to Delane, but Powers was all over her. Now she does play it back to Delane. Delane very calmly to Ellie Boren. Boren playing Aaliyah Courtney. Oh, this is brilliant stuff from the Cavers to break this press. And now Hudson has some space, and now so does Annabelle Grants. Here's Annabelle Grants, and oh, she didn't release the ball soon enough. And Agostini will have to track back, and the Highlanders have won back possession. Grants. Strong stuff there from Annabelle. A-B. And O'Connor is there easily on the intercept. Here's Chenoa Young Penn. Young Penn trying to skip by one, trying to skip by two. Agostini throws in a challenge, and Beagle is there again. And now the Highlanders are going to try to settle things down here after a little bit of a scare. And, oh, that will make its way out to the winger. Played to the middle for Powers. Here's Kaylee Powers. Flicks it on. And Aaliyah Courtney will be there to send that one off away. Gascon. Little 1-2 between her and Powers. Here's Gascon. Gascon goes down, and the referee says no. Gascon. Hudson wins the ball back. Evie Hudson. Annabelle Grants. Grants Trying to play a through ball for Agostini or Prado, and it will fall to Aubrey Lau instead. So decent ideas from the Cavers here. Decent ideas from both sides. Now both sides just looking for that clinical finish, that end product that will give them a massive advantage in this game. Here's O'Connor to Powers. Kaylee Powers. Through ball slipped in. And Hernandez, excellent defending there from Courtney. Throwing herself on the line there to make sure that Hernandez couldn't get a clean turn in. Here's Young Penn. Oh, right over to Hernandez. Young Penn makes up for her mistake. Young Penn wrestled off by Smith. Hudson. Hernandez. Young Penn. That's cut out again. Here's Cavazos. And Hudson will get it. And Mills has some space in front of her. Here's Rogers. Rogers. Still Camila Rogers. Look at the run by Mills. Mills. And that pass is cut out by Aravalo. So a decent run there from Camila Rogers. And she plays it quickly to Hudson. Hudson on the turn. Hudson trying to pick out Agostini. And Lau will come to claim it. So, Aubrey Lau boots that one away. Young Penn. Evie Hudson. Hudson. Dinks it. Oh, and Camila Rogers is through on goal here. Rogers! Oh, and the cutback could fall for Grants. Here's Annabelle Grants. Grants! And it's right to Lau. Oh, what a big chance that was for the Cavers. So the Cavers opening up a little bit here. Knocking at the door just a bit. Here's Beagle for the Highlanders. Agostini tracking all the way back. Oh, look at that. Great pressure from Chloe Agostini. Ball through the middles. Oh, that nearly went through everybody. Oh, brilliant turn there from Annabelle Grants. Grants trying to pick out Agostini, and it's a little too much for her. And it will be a throw-in on the near side of the pitch for the Helix Highlanders. Here's Beagle to take it. Beagle. Throw and played. O'Connor. Powers. Nice little turn from Kaylee Powers. Flicks it. Hernandez, little 1-2 with Powers. It drifts a little bit further than Powers would have liked. And Hudson will shield that out of play. Legend on legend there. Substitution to be made. Annabelle Grants is off. Lucy Benitez is on. Quadruple substitution here. Destiny Estrada's back on. Vivian Montague is on. Along with Nia McRae. And you have Aaliyah Meneses. Quadruple substitution for the Highlanders there. Looks like checking in will be Prado here. Here's Aaliyah Courtney's throw-in. Flicked on by Benitez. And she'll try to chase this down, Lucy Benitez. Lau. Boots that one away. Chenoa Young Penn. Brilliantly brought down by Chenoa. Oh, look at this from Chenoa Young Penn. Here's Evie Hudson on the turn. Hudson. Benitez. Oh, look at the through ball for Agostini if she can get there in time. Agostini! And the cross is cut out. And Estrada will put that one out of play before Agostini could get on the end of it there. And it will be a throw-in on the near side of the pitch for the Cavers. Again, it will be O'Connor to take. So they're threading the needle here, San Diego. O'Connor. Benitez. And Lau will come for that one. And it will go out of play before she can reach it. So a throw-in for the Cavers on the near side of the pitch. Shea O'Connor to throw this one in for San Diego. 26 minutes and about 55 seconds left to go into this one. 0-0 still the scoreline. O'Connor's throw-in. And it's out again, so Shea will have to do it again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks, here at GK Sports. Also, check us out on our website, gksports.org, as O'Connor throws that one in. Agostini chase, and Lau was quick off her line to come claim it. Lau, decent ball to Hernandez. And Hernandez has some space in front of her. Hudson tracking back. They distribute the ball out wide. This is Aaliyah Meneses. Meneses with the cross, and Delane should be able to claim that easily. Sweeper keeper, Sophie Delane. Very modern day goalkeeper. And Delane will hoof that one away. Prado, heavy touch. Gascon. Little 1-2 between her and the winger Meneses. Courtney. Ball pinging around a little bit. Hudson trying to control it here. Prado. Oh, brilliant turn there from Valentina Prado. Prado slips it through for Benitez, and Estrada is there to cut out the through pass to Agostini. Agostini to O'Connor. O'Connor. Agostini, little 1-2 down the line there. O'Connor. Estrada stands her ground. Ball played in the direction of Prado. And it's hoofed away again by the Highlanders. Powers. Galliana. Gascon. Galliana on the turn. Gascon takes a fall, and Galliana will continue her run. Galliana. Oh, and that's cut out as well. Here's Evie Hudson. Hudson. Gascon. Prado. Gascon takes a fall again. Here's Evie Hudson. Hudson crossing it in. Cut out again. And the Highlanders will try to look to counter here. Chenoa comes away with it. Excellent stuff from Young Penn. Young Penn. Oh, and they tried to pick out Prado there. And now Hudson should be able to get there in time. She does. And now it's on the turn from Smith. Smith. Powers. Galliana. Now back to Boren. And back to Delane again. A complete reset for San Diego. Boren. Rogers. And they will play it back to Lau. Lau opening up calmly over there in the direction of Aravalo. Aravalo right in the middle to Smith. Young Penn there to cut it out. Here's Chloe Agostini. Agostini. Benitez. Benitez trying to thread a through pass for Camilla Rogers here. Rogers. Still Camilla Rogers. She's wrestled off the ball, but it will result in a Caver throw-in on the far side of the pitch. So, here's Aaliyah Courtney for Prado. And Prado, looks like that knocked her hand, and it will be a free kick for the Helix Highlanders. 0-0 the scoreline still. 23 minutes and just about 20 seconds left to go in this one. Aubrey Lau with the goal kick. Takes a bounce. Hudson wins the header. But it's flicked on by Gascon. Boren. Excellent job defensively. Powers and Hudson. Oh, that was some very creative stuff there from Powers. And now O'Connor's in a foot race with Hernandez. O'Connor and, little of both girls keeping their cool there as O'Connor had a little push towards the end, but it will be a throw-in for Destiny Estrada to take here on the near side of the pitch. Ava Cavazos is back on, along with Zoe Vowinkle. So, here's Destiny Estrada. Freshman on this squad, Destiny Estrada. Throws it in for Hernandez. Hernandez. Brilliant ball by Hernandez, and Boren brilliantly clears it. Here's Estrada. Agostini's there. Still Estrada. Ball at her feet. Trying to reset. Oh, heavy touch forward. Agostini couldn't get it to Benitez, though. And Helix will look to reset all the way back to Aubrey Lau. Lau. Finding Aravalo. Aravalo drills that one forward. Courtney's there for the cutout. And Galliana will come away with it smoothly. Oh, brilliant stuff there from Galliana. Here's Atiana Barroso. Dispossessed. And Courtney got her boot to it first. Helix want this one taken quickly. And Galliana will be there on the intercept. Brought down again. Galliana. Still Galeana, very strong there, Leilani Galeana. And now here's Annabelle Grentz, brilliant ball. Oh, what a through ball that is by Annabelle Grentz. Agostini, can she beat the goalie? Oh, and what a save by Aubrey Lau. Well, Aubrey Lau standing her ground as Agostini tried to poke it by her. And the score remains 0-0, but I'll tell you what a through ball that was by Annabelle Grentz. And Agostini, who has been giving problems to that Helix back line on that side, nearly broke the deadlock there. Estrada's header. There's the through ball for Hernandez, but there's no way she'll be able to reach it in time, as that will go out for a throw-in on the near side of the pitch. The idea from Powers was a good one, though. So 0-0 the scoreline still. 20.5 minutes left to go in this one. O'Connor throws the ball in. Headed down by Hernandez. Here's Powers. And Galeana gets in the way. They're looking for an overlap. Oh, and that was a mistimed pass, and that falls for Rogers instead. Rogers. And it's cut out by Aravalo, who has been everywhere for this Highlanders back line. Barroso, Young Penn, Chenoa, Annabelle Grentz. Still Annabelle Grentz, and she'll reset it. Oh, but it falls to Powers. Powers with the back heel flick. And Courtney sends it the other way in the direction of Benitez. Ball played. Through ball over to Estrada, and she won't be able to reach it. So O'Connor will have a throw-in for the Cabers on the near side of the pitch. Shea O'Connor. Again, the Cabers are without Charlotte Ferrier tonight. And they might be without Charlotte Ferrier for a couple more games, depending on how she's feeling, really. Injuries are never fun. Now, here come the Highlanders. Cut out by Courtney brilliantly. One back by Helix. Barroso. Looking for Courtney. There she is. Mills trying to play a 1-2 with Barroso. And that ball is, the ball's just pinging around at the minute. Both teams trying to gain some sort of possession with it. And it will be a Helix throw-in that they take very, very quickly to Cavazos. Through ball. Cut out well by Galeana. Boren will just hoof that one away. Oh, and that hit the face of the Helix center half there, I think. But Helix have possession. Not for long, as Boren will try to shield this most likely. Yeah, she'll do just that. Cavazos wasn't even really trying to go for the ball there. Ellie Boren is just too strong. And a substitution made here. It will be Evie Hudson coming on for Atiana Barroso. And a substitution as well. It will be Naya Gascon making her way on the pitch. She'll come on for Vivian Montague. So, here's Sophie Delane. Her clean sheet still intact for tonight. Here's Galeana. Over to Boren. Boren. Rogers. Ooh. Mistimed pass there as Courtney tries to win it back. Powers trying to slip a through ball in, and Boren will just put it safely out of play before Meneses could do any real danger there. Do any real damage there. Throw in played. Boren. Hudson. Deflection, and Rogers will get on the end of this. Rogers clipping it to the middle. And Agostini has a lot of space in front of her. And, oh, she tried to lay the through ball for Benitez. But there again was Aravalo. Courtney. Trying to pick out Hudson. Gascon. Hudson marking her well. Off of her feet. And now they reset. Benitez with the chase. Nice little move there. And it's all the way back to Aubrey Lau. Lau. And that's going to go out of play. And it will be a throw-in for the Cavers on the near side of the pitch. Camila Rogers is off. And coming on to replace her is the Colombian star, Valentina Prado. O'Connor. Young Penn. Grentz. Here's Estrada. And she plays the long ball forward. Galeana's there to cut it out. Powers trying to get on the end of it. And Hernandez will come away with it. Hernandez. Galeana. Cross, and that's right to Delane. So Leilani Galeana's pressure forces Hernandez to put in a ball not in the area, well, in the area she wanted, but not with the accuracy she wanted it to be in. Benitez lines it for Prado. Prado keeps it in, and Prado does really well to get past her marker here. Here's Valentina Prado still. Prado, and Aravalo comes off to cut her off, and that ball is still in play. And that ball is sent back the other way. Here's Kaylee Powers. Powers. Looking for Hernandez. Hernandez for Smith. Smith. Hudson trying to wrestle her off the ball. Wingbacks are joining the attack now. Back to Smith in the middle. And Young Penn is there to cut out the pass. Grentz. There's one back by Gascon. And Delane will come off her line to claim this one. Excellent goalkeeping from Sophie Delane. A little under 14 and a half minutes to go here. 0-0 still the scoreline. Delane's ball forward. Brought down. Agostini. Smith. Gascon. Looking to distribute. Gascon for Estrada. Here's Destiny Estrada. Little 1-2 with Hernandez. And Chenoa will put it out of play. So, again, folks, substitutions to be made here. Eden Cuevas is on. Smith will take a breather. And Beagle will be back on along with Nia McRae. Again, folks, subscribe, leave a like to our channel if you haven't already. Spread the word about GK Sports. Tell us in the live chat who you're rooting for, who your favorite player is, all that stuff, as they play it quickly to Beagle. Hernandez. O'Connor. O'Connor. Boren will put it out of play. So, it will be a throw-in for Nia McRae to take here. McRae trying to pick out Gascon, and Gascon, that's a heavy touch from Nia Gascon. And it will be a throw-in on the near side of the pitch for the Cavers with a little under 13 minutes to go here. Still deadlocked, 0-0. Here's Shea O'Connor. O'Connor's ball in. And Gascon will head that one out of danger completely. O'Connor tracks back. O'Connor. Throw and played. Down the line for Annabelle Grentz to give chase, and the Cavers will do it again. Again, folks, subscribe. Leave a like if you haven't already. Catch us on the double on Instagram, GK Sports 2, as Chloe Agostini will be making her way off the pitch. She's done a really good job tonight, Chloe Agostini. And Mills, Camilla Rogers, will come on to replace her. So, here's O'Connor. Ball takes a bounce, and that's sent back the other way to Hernandez. Here's Young Penn. Wrestled off the ball. Galeana opens it up for Boren. Boren. Ball played in the direction of Benitez. She gets her head to it first. Grentz. Brought down again. And it will go out for a Helix throw-in. A throw-in they'll take quickly in the direction of Estrada. Sending it back. Out wide. Hudson's there on the intercept. Hudson trying to release Valentina Prado. Benitez giving chase, and Aubrey Lau will just wait for it to roll into her hands. Young Penn. And that's a foul. So Chenoa Young Penn wins a free kick for the Cavers in a decent area here. AB Annabelle Grentz, who has some power behind that leg of hers, will take this free kick. Courtney moves up along with Rogers. Here's Annabelle Grentz. Grentz drills it in. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. That rolled through everybody, and Aubrey Lau was alert enough to get on the end of it. Routine save in the end, but a Caver could not get a flick on it. Hudson. And here is Destiny Estrada. Estrada trying to make her way past Boren. Estrada goes down in the box, but that's brilliant defending from Boren as Sophie Delane will come and claim it. So the freshman versus the senior there, and experience wins that time. Delane boots it away. It's going to fall to Gascon. Gascon. Benitez. Benitez. Oh, nearly picked out Rogers. And, oh, look at this. And keeping it in play here is Cuevas. Cuevas for Hernandez. Hernandez trying to pick out Cuevas out wide again. Here's Cuevas. Cuevas. And it's put out of play by Galeana. Both sides looking for that first goal. Throw and played. And that will be put out of play. Caver throwing on the near side of the pitch. Substitution to be made. Lucy Benitez is off. And Chenoa Young Penn is back on. So, throw-in to be played by O'Connor. And substitution to be made as Beagle is off, and Kaylee Powers is back on. Throw-in played. And another throw-in to be played. Flick down. Gascon. Young Penn. Grentz. Oh, brilliant turn from Annabelle Grentz. Grentz trying to pick out a runner here. Oh, it goes through. Prado gives chase, but Aubrey Lau is off her line, ready to go. Oh, excuse me. That was Stella Fox who came into the game, not Chenoa. What am I saying? Stella Fox came into the game out, as a winger out wide. Now here's Evie Hudson. Hudson dinking it for Prado. Oh, what a ball that is as well. Prado trying to set it up for herself, and that's cleared. And Cuevas couldn't keep it in. And O'Connor will have another throw-in to take for San Diego here on the near side of the pitch. So, here is O'Connor. A little under 7:40 left to go in this one. 0-0 still the scoreline. Subscribe, leave a like if you haven't already for our YouTube channel. Rogers. Young Penn. Long ball played forward in the direction of Powers. Boren flicks it forward. And it's brought back down. Turning is Gascon. Gascon. Hernandez. Boren puts it out of play safely. Kaylee Powers was lurking to get in, but she wasn't able to. Another substitution. Smith is back on along with Holland. Estrada is off, and Vowinkle is off. So here is Nia McRae. And another substitution here. Shay O'Connor has come off, and Maisie Pennick will come on to replace her. Like-for-like substitution from the Cavers there. Both teams not just looking for the first goal of the game, but the first goal of both of their seasons as well. Hudson. Courtney. Over to Stella Fox. Stella, big touch forward from Fox. And they're going to play it all the way back to Lau. And Lau will just have to send that one in the direction of Powers. And Powers nearly, and she does get away with it. Get away with getting the ball initially. That ball still in. Or no, the referee says it's run out of play. Caver throwing on the far side of the pitch here for Aaliyah Courtney to take. Courtney's throwing. Brought down. Cut out. Grentz couldn't get there first. Touch forward. Oh, and a good challenge there from Young Penn. And here's Rogers trying to dink it for Prado. Will it overrun to Stella Fox? And that ball is put out of play. Safety from the Highlanders as well. So Chinoa with a brilliant piece of defending there. And Aaliyah Courtney will trot up the pitch. And we have less than 5.5 minutes to go into this one. And like I was saying earlier, folks, you just have to feel if there is a goal in this game, whoever scores it first will most likely be the probable winners of this one. Here's Hudson. That's another throw-in for the Cavers to take. Another throw-in for Aaliyah Courtney to take. Aaliyah Courtney winding up here. Trying to pick out Grentz. Young Penn. And it's cleared. Powers tries to turn. And Boren is right there to receive. Here's Galliana. Oh, brilliant ball to Fox. And it's a Caver throw. Oh, a Helix throw-in, excuse me. And here's the throw-in taken quickly to Smith. Oh, it took a little deflection there. It looked like the ball had an awkward spin to it as Gascon will play a through ball now. Here come the Highlanders on the counter-attack. The Cavers got to have their numbers back. Ball played forward, and Delane will just watch that roll out of play. So, substitution to be made. Fox will come off. Rogers will switch to the right. Agostini will switch to the left. Here's Sophie Delane. Delane asking Ellie Boren to take the goal kick for her this time around. Ellie Boren. Ball lofted forward. Grentz tries to win the header. Aaliyah Courtney. Battling for it, Aaliyah Courtney. And that ball is played in the direction of Rogers, but it will roll out of play for a Highlander throwing on the far side of the pitch. Smith. Courtney. Hudson. Lofted ball forward. Trying to pick out Valentina Prado, but Aubrey Lau will be there again, so both keepers, definitely sweeper keepers to say the least. Again, big modern day era for goalkeeping. It's very, very entertaining and fascinating to watch as well. Young Penn. Cuevas. Pennick. And that will be a Highlander throw-in on the near side of the pitch. McRae. Young Penn. One back by Smith. Cut out again. Grentz. Oh, nearly maneuvered her way through it. Now she has the ball again, Annabelle Grentz. Grentz trying to switch the focal point of attack. And who will that fall to first? It's going to be back to Lau, who will boot it away cleanly. And Gascon will get a flick to it. Courtney with some pressure. Good pressure there from Aaliyah Courtney, but she commits a foul in the end. Well, folks, it's now or never for Helix or San Diego as we are under 2 minutes here at the Jim Arnaiz Field, home of the Helix Highlanders. So if anyone's going to get a game winner, it has to be now. Hudson heads it in the air. Here's Powers. Flicks it on. Cuevas. Still Cuevas. Courtney. Oh, it's falling for Hernandez! Oh, and there it is! Sofia Hernandez with the game-winning goal! And the Highlanders have a 1-0 lead. It fell for Hernandez. Delane came out to challenge, and she picked her spot expertly and kept her composure very well. So Sofia Hernandez, her first goal of the season, Helix's first goal of the season. That is absolutely heartbreaking for the Cavers there, who honestly had played a superb game. The Cavers have played very well all night, and to get conceded on like that in the last minute is, well, it's heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. So here's Evie Hudson. The Cavers are going to have to throw everything forward now. Rogers, will she be able to keep this in? She will. Oh, and it just rolls out of play. Well, we have less than a minute to go now. Maybe about 35 seconds left as Helix will make a substitution here. Zoe Vowinkle will come on for Eden Cuevas. Heartbreaking, earth-shattering stuff for the Cavers there. The beautiful game can be cruel at times, and right now for the Cavers, this is a cruel, cruel, cruel way, a cruel night here, as Prado will try to maintain possession. Here is Prado, and that took a deflection, and it will be a goal kick in the end, unfortunately. And Aubrey Lau will take her time with this one. Well, the 40 minutes up on my watch are just about complete. The referee checks his watch as well, as Lau plays that one forward. Gascon, Grentz, still Annabelle Grentz, Hernandez. Here's Galeana, all the way back to Boren. Cavers have to go forward here. Boren does just that. Here's Hudson. Hudson on the turn. Hernandez comes. Young Penn trying to slip one through for Rogers. And the referee blows his whistle for full time. And the Helix Highlanders get their first win of the season over your San Diego Cavers. Heartbreaking way to lose for the Cavers, as they played such a fine game, such a good game, created excellent chances, but unfortunately couldn't capitalize or finish today. Well, no worries though, as it's only the second game of the season, but the San Diego Cavers fall to the Helix Highlanders by a final score of 1-0. Sofia Hernandez with the game-winning goal. Well, folks, I'm your commentator, Joshua Pangan, and thank you for joining us here. As you can see the replay, but thank you for joining us here on this GK Sports live stream and broadcast. We really appreciate all you viewers out there. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like if you haven't already, and join us for the next game. We will be live streaming against Classical Academy back at Balboa Stadium at 7 o'clock at night. That should be a fun one. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. I'm your commentator, Joshua Pangan. On camera, live stream audio duties, the man, the myth, the legend, Pablo Espinal. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you.